to what going on YouTube. It's your boy Semi here on Semi Official TV. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all our subscribers. We're really thankful and keep up to support us. We really appreciate you. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Mr. David. So welcome, Mr. David. How are you today, man?
Appreciate you having me, man. How you doing today?
I'm pretty good. We're very excited to have you. We were looking forward to talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to answering all the questions you had.
yeah, man. It's cool. Thanks for taking your time out to hang out with us. We really appreciate it. So tell us about yourself. Tell us about you, David. Like, can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay. Well, I'm David. I have another nickname, but that I'll leave that for at the end. But,
all right, cool. Cool.
But basically, I'm a videographer, photographer, and producer as well. I do film, and that's where the bulk of my work is done. I'm still working on a project right now. I have no title to it yet, but once I have a title to it, I definitely.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's
put really, that out there, but
that is really amazing.
But right now it's no title to it or anything. It's a new project, so I'm still writing everything out. So,
well,
that's in short. That's me right now. That's me.
Pretty good, man. Amazing. It's so nice talking to you actually like this because we always like pass each other because we're busy, focused on school stuff, and
right.
It's really amazing. So, what's your hobbies like? Do you have any hobbies, and what are they?
Hobbies, those like really, that's my hobby. Really is film and photography. Really more so photography, and and I'm heavily into fashion too. So
you're in
that's yeah. So that keeps me kind of going and innovative on new projects and new things. So
that's cool.
And then I also too I kind of collaborate with different music artists as well. And work on some music videos there too. So I do quite a bit, but
That's cool, man. Sounds like you're busy.
But I try to,
You mean
man,
business?
It's
that's
a
really
crazy
cool.
life, but I love it. So
yeah, man, I'm glad you keep the smile on. That's really cool. That's really good. So
man, you got to.
You mentioned music. So do you have like any favorite like style of music that you like?
Man, I listen to a lot of music.
Oh, you
like I listen to different music. So it's just, and I listen to a lot of I would call them underground artists. So it's like they're not mainstream, but they're not really heard of in the main audience. So but I can tell you the different types of music that I do like. I like hip hop and rap, of course. I like country music, blues, jazz, electronic. What else is another one? I like a little bit of bluegrass too. It depends on what the lyrics are and what they're saying and how the beat is. But I like some bluegrass music too. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a wide variety that I listen to.
Yeah, that's sounds like you really like music. Cause look, you can't even pick a favorite. So
I have no favorite.
Wow,
that's just so many things, so many different, different sounds and different things that like it's just too much to pick from. So
that's cool. I do love music as well. I do love music a lot. And do you have any particular musical instrument that you know how to play, or like do you play any, or you just love it?
I don't. I tried to play the piano. That's one of the instruments I really do want to play. I started taking lessons, but I had to finish my lessons. I haven't finished them yet, but yeah, that was the instrument that I really wanted to play. That and the drums and the guitar. One instrument that I can say that I can play is the bongos. I do play the bongos. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's something.
Yeah.
I actually I know a little of drums and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to play the drums. Let me see if I can have a thing of me playing drums. But anyways, I think it's somewhere I can find it. But anyways, so I think the first time I spoke to you, or maybe I heard about you, I think you mentioned you really spoke about it, producing, producing and stuff. So what particular skills are you like planning to explore in that area of like producing, as a producer? Do you have any particular skills you're trying to explore?
And producing, because and when it comes to film, you basically have a oversee of pretty much everything on the project. So I have been to a public access and networking television station where they where we did a group project, and basically was able to interview someone and actually have have a film crew come and film everything, film the interview, and also we actually had a segment on actual DCTV, local DCTV. It was broadcasted nationally on their station, so it was pretty cool. But as far as the producing goes, it is more so into like making sure that the project goes smoothly, that everything is intact. You have all your cast members, you have all your equipment, making sure you have enough money for everything, making sure that you have your locations, making sure you show up, everybody shows up on time. It's a lot that comes into it, but it's fun once everything comes together. And when you see the finished project, it's always great. So I'm very appreciative of that. So that's
that is
yeah.
really cool. And I once been an extra in a movie long time, like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yes, in
Really?
South Africa. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the guy called Lauren Fishburne.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. So he went down to Africa. We had for a movie like about African history and stuff. So I happen to be one of the extra guys that's worked with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
It's cool, man. So I know when it means to be a producer, man, you got a lot of responsibility,
Yeah, so it's a lot that comes with it. But like I said, it's fun. And like I said, once the project is done, and the long hard hours is over with, the payoff is great. So
that's
definitely
cool,
it's definitely fun.
That part, man. If your pocket is full, then that's what's up.
Right.
So
yeah, man.
yeah. So we're talking more about like movies here, right? Or what's you're planning to focusing on? Are you planning on producing like music too, or just movies?
Before, when I first started out, with music videos. Did a few here and there for like local artists, but then I was like, it started to kind of not really interest me, even though I love music a lot. But I wanted to focus more solely on just film and capturing the emotions of the person. So that's what really got me moving in that direction, as far as moving towards more so film than music videos.
But that's cool. It's funny because after I finished my high school, my parents asked me what I was gonna do at college. They said I would be an actor. Everybody disagreed. Everybody was against me. They're like, "Why would you do that?" I'm like, in Africa, like sometimes they don't give you a choice.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, I mean, I want to do it, like they said. I mean, because I'm from a very religious family, you know.
Right.
So they feel like if you be out there, you know, you be meeting some great stuff. You stumble and stuff. You be stumbled. I'm like, okay. So,
Right.
but it's a cool, you know, industry and stuff. As long as you work with the right people, I guess, you know. So.
Right. Yeah, as long as you mix with the right people, you'll definitely be on the right path. It's just trying to stay away from certain people that is not guiding towards the path that you want to go. So yeah, absolutely.
Man, but that's a lot of work. I remember the movie I'm talking to you about with the Lauren Fishburne. We go to the set like site from 5 to 10 p.m. I tell you, super tiring, bro. Like
it's long hours, man. It's
long
it's
hours. Long hours.
Sometimes you might be there for longer than that. It might be even 20 hours, depending on what the producer or the director you're trying to get. Yeah.
And what got me confused was I've been in an ad as well, a commercial, right?
Right.
You know how short commercials are, like 30 seconds, but for that commercial, we went or set like from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., bro. I was like, oh, this is something that
and I think people really don't understand, like people to make this stuff, it takes more than just 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's I said, like, people don't understand how long you have to be on the set in order to get the perfect shot, the perfect everything.
Like you doing one thing over and over again until the director says it's okay.
Right.
Wow. I was so shocked about the commercial because it's the last 30 seconds on TV, bro. You know?
And that was the thing, because you sit there, you're just like, I did all this for 30 seconds.
It's really funny. You know, it's really funny. Yeah, but I mean, it paid well, I tell you that. That's commercial.
It definitely does.
It did pay well. Yeah. So now, who inspired you to become a producer?
Well, what inspired me actually, coming out of high school, I started there. Okay. Out of high school, I had no clue as to what I wanted to do. I was looking through a lot of different things, and nothing really kind of stuck to me. Nothing really kind of resonated with me and with my heart. So I was like, I just start working and doing, find a job, and whatever happens at that point. But it was when, the funny thing is, what actually got me into it is music videos. That's the funny part. Okay. So me and one of my good friends, we because he's an artist. He actually raps. So he was like, man, I want you to shoot my video for me. I was like, oh, sure, why not? He was like, man, it's nothing but holding the camera. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. So I ended up doing it. But then once I did it and we got to sit down and edit the project, and I started like, man, I really like this. Like, I really started enjoying it. And it's like, I got a pure like joy from it. And I was like, okay, now I know what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So from that day forward, that's where my path is gone. So I stuck to that.
That's cool.
And it's been cool. It's been cool.
That's awesome. Looks like you really got passion for this, and that's amazing, man. That's how they say, if you do what you like, you never work in your life like a single day. That's true. That is really
I'm still working towards that, to try to make that my career set goal, to where I don't have to work for anybody. Because right now I still do work for somebody, but it's okay.
Yeah,
for the time being, it's all right though. I'm still doing my thing on the side, so it's cool.
We always start somewhere. As long as we already started. Chinese, there's a Chinese saying that the longest step you ever make is the first step you make. So
that's true.
The fact that you've already begun to step forward, that's already the longest, progress you've ever made without realizing.
Right.
So what did your family say about your career choice when they found out, okay, you want to become this, that? Did they have an issue with that?
No, they was actually pretty accepting of it. One thing. Well, one thing my mom and my grandma they told me they just wanted me to do what I love, do something that I was going to be passionate about. So whether it be uh, film or whether it be in the military, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, they wanted me to just be happy. So it was actually they actually gave me a good rapport about it. And once they started to see me kind of interact and do different things with different segments, then they was like, okay, yeah, we support them.
That's cool. You have a
Yeah.
supportive family. That's amazing. Some people not always the case.
Nah. Yeah.
Okay, so did they expect you to choose like a different career, or even though it was
Well, my mom did. She wanted me to be a police officer, but I was like,
okay.
I said, nah, it's too much controversy. Too much
Oh yeah,
controversy.
I know there's always controversy. It's always.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like when I was young, I did want to be in the FBI, but I was like, not really feeling them either. So
So you just lost your passion all of a sudden.
yeah. I mean, because like I said, when I got to high school, I really started thinking about everything, and I was just like, because if high school is like that pivotal point in your life. Is I don't know how anybody else was, but when I got to 12th grade high school, it was like, okay, real life is about to start. So I had to really think about
Yeah.
my next step, because it's like once you make that step, it's got to be the best step. So yeah, so that's what my mind frame was in high school at that time. So I was just trying to make sure I was going down the right path, though.
Yeah, that's
It
really
seemed like it worked, though.
yeah, I'm glad it did work. It's so cool. I know it feels so good when what you planned worked out. So it's
Right.
and I'm sure you're ready to become a famous person, a star, because that's where you know you go
Right.
you that's where you're heading to, like
Right.
being a
The
popular person.
right, and that's
Are
just to
you
get
are you ready
those
to handle the
awards.
fame, bro?
Right.
Are you ready to handle the fame?
The fame, I can handle it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to, adjust to everything. But the fame is cool, But I just want the money. That's it.
That's cool. I mean,
But
man.
I'm just a behind the scenes guy. Like that's
Oh,
just
that's
my natural
amazing, man.
personality. So
That is amazing.
yeah. But I mean, that comes, like I said, that comes with the territory. When you are a producer, you are a director, there is going to be a level of fame that you do attain. So I am prepared for that, and I am, just ready to accept what comes with that.
Yeah, that's true. So have you worked? I think you mentioned this, like you're currently in a project. This was like, have you ever worked in a project before? And have you?
Work
Are you
in a
currently in
project.
a project? Yeah.
Oh, current project
Now,
right now.
have you worked in like a project, like a major project, or
Oh yes, I have. That was what I mentioned earlier about
Oh,
that was a DCTV was
oh,
actually
I
the
see.
name of it.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
wow.
And we actually at the end of the segment, I got interviewed for the segment that my group of other producers,
Mhm.
um I had an interview about the segment, which was spreading peace through DC. It was a peace foundation founded in DC that helped local, like let's just say you have a protest group that you want to start up. That peace foundation, they would give you all the tools and all the education that you need in order to start your group up, and give you all the equipment and everything, and so try to help fund it a little bit too as well. So it was a great project. At the end of, like I said, at the end of it, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what are your long-term goals, and how would you like to see yourself within like 5 years from now? Would you,
5 years from now, I would, as far as producing goes, I would definitely like to have at least maybe two more major films underneath my belt. Even if they're like, I really want to do more so short films, to maybe like that 30-minute to 40-minute range. But definitely want to have a couple of those circulating, and definitely want to just keep working and keep networking really with other producers, other directors, and to basically expand my resources when it comes to those type of people, to be able to collaborate and work on other projects. So I'm always down to not even just being a producer, being the videographer, being the costume set person. So it's like I like learning the different areas anyway. So that's another thing that I like to do too, is just learn all the different aspects of film to be able to, pitch and help wherever is needed. So
that's cool. That is really awesome. That's awesome. So what's your plan B then? In case that doesn't really happen the way you wish, or not the time you wish, you got like any plan B, or like
plan B is actually project management, which is why I'm in school.
I see. Okay.
So that's another area of which, like I said, which is pretty cool because it helps me tie in a lot of producing skills and media towards that, so I can be able to do both still. And so project management, that's a wide, broad scale, and I could be able to manage that even if the film doesn't work out. So
okay, all right, that makes sense. Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
What would you do if, I mean, this is out of context, this is what would you do if you with the you met somebody that you really like romance wise, right? This is off topic, like I said, and then you meet this person, you really like her, you've been talking,
Right.
you get along pretty well. Now comes time for you to go meet their family, right? But she tells you her family is very protective. They got like gangsters, she got gangsters, brothers and stuff. So what would you do? What would you do? You really want to go and meet them, but you heard about them. They're super, they like gangs, bro. What are you gonna do? But you love the girl.
I mean, I still show up. I be myself. And like I said, it's just the type of person I am. I'm a laid back guy. I'm cool. So it's just, I would just get to know him, just talk to him really. And, that's really, like I said, I'm simple when it comes to those things, even though I know they're very protective over her. So it would just be basically me just talking to them, letting them get to know me more, and to them being able to see how I am around them, getting comfortable with me. So that would be the most important thing, just them being comfortable with me being with their daughter. So, and seeing us interact too, and seeing how she is with me and those things.
All right, that's amazing. Okay, let me I'm trying to show you this.
Okay.
The reason I asked that is because I was gonna show you this. Let me see. I'm trying to share it.
Are you sure you're ready to?
It's right here. Let me share it. Okay, it's right here.
Are you sure you're ready to meet my family?
Of course I am, babe. I'm really looking forward to it.
Remember, I am the only girl, so my dad and my brothers can be a little bit protective of me. They might be a bit aggressive, but just don't take it personally.
won't, babe. Look, I fear no man. All that matters is that I have you in my life. Because I love you.
I love you.
Would you do that?
No, I wouldn't run away. Nah. It's just like at that point, I'm at the door. We might as well face him now.
Yeah.
I made it this far.
Bro, that thing cracks me up the whole time, man. Like he was so confident, just like you said,
Right.
You're like, okay,
Right.
I'll meet you. But that's what happened.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, can I ask you this? Can you guess where I'm from? And I know you're gonna guess wrong. Yeah, I can tell you that you guess wrong.
I was thinking about it because I was trying to listen to the tone of the accent.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna say either Nigerian or Ghana.
Yeah, you're not alone. Many people would think that. Many people actually think I'm from one of those, but I'm actually not from both countries. I'm from Congo.
Okay.
I'm from Congo. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Congo?
Yes, I've heard of Congo. Yes, I have African friends too. One he's from Nigeria, and another one he's from Sierra Leone. So
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, from Congo is like the second largest country in Africa.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm from there. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah. So you obviously know some African artists or musics.
Yes, a little bit. I know a little bit more about the food, but definitely the artist.
Okay. You definitely don't know much about like Congo's music or anything, because here, here it's more like Nigerian, Ghanaians. They really kind of dominate here. So let me just show you this. So those two are some of the greatest artists in Congo right now.
Okay.
These two, yeah. One is called Fale Ipupa, and the other one is called Ferigola. So they are Congolese.
Always like new artists. I definitely check them out too.
Yeah, if you check Fale Ipupa, man, he's big. Fale Ipupa has been nominated BET 3 times, even though he never won. The guy on the left,
man.
the one next to the car, yeah. He's big, man. Yeah, but it's like, because Congo is a very French-speaking kind of country, right? People in France, they know more about Congo than people here. And people from here, people from Nigeria, they know more about them here because English is like their second language there, So I think it works that way. It really works that way, yeah. So what do you have any? If they ask you to like go to Africa right now, which country would you think of going first? Which country will be?
That's hard because I always wanted to go to Africa, so it's hard to really pick one specific place that I would want to go to first. But the one specific place I would want to go first is Egypt.
Egypt. Oh, that's amazing. I would love to go to Egypt too. I've never been to Egypt. I would love to go there too, man.
Yeah, that would be probably the first place.
Why do you want to go to Egypt though?
Just because of the stories, the history.
True that.
There's everything I'm surrounding Egypt. Just always wanted to see the beauty of it. So that would be my reason.
That is true. That is so true. So you say you know about African food. What type of food is that? Is it jollof rice or something?
Jolo, fufu.
Oh, fufu. Wow. That's funny.
I know a little bit, not
That's
a whole
cool,
lot,
man.
but a
That is
little
amazing.
bit.
That's amazing. So, what message do you have for people in Africa? Because my audience is very French, but some definitely do speak English. So, what message would you have to like everybody and also people from Africa?
I would say is keep striving for greatness. If you have any dreams, any goals, or anything in life, or any beliefs that you have as far as God or whoever you may believe in, to stay focused and stay on your journey and stay on your purpose, because it may get rough, it may get tough, but that higher power is always with you. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I think they will agree with you. They will truly be appreciative of that message. It's very kind of you,
Yeah.
So how do you pronounce your name? David what?
David, my last name is McRae.
McRae. Oh wow, that's a nice name, man. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
David McRae. We were
Yes,
very,
sir.
very, very happy to have you this evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We truly appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me once again, and love to come back.
Of course, I mean, we'll have you back again. We talk more about business, like behind the scene,
Okay, definitely. We could do that.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us.